practice Buddha Dharma, the more I be happy, the more I feel relaxed, the more I know that my life is not only for myself, but for other living beings, for other human beings as a whole. My name is Pra Sane. Pra in Thailand means monk. So Sane is my personal name. My age now 56 years old. I got ordination when I was 14 years old, so up to today. After finishing BA here, I furthered my education in India. After completed my PhD, I got this post, teach about religions, Buddhism, and meditation. Buddhist education is very much valuable to the people if only the people study. So it's not a matter of belief, but it's a matter of practice. When we learn Buddhism, we need to apply to our daily life. Like we learn how to be mindfulness. So reading, eating, walking, we need mindfulness, right? Sit down. As a Buddhist student, if the people ask you what the Buddha taught, what is the main teaching of the Buddha? The Four Noble Truths. What are they? The Four Noble Truths, could you tell me first? First is suffering. The truth of suffering. This line. Second, only this line. Cause of suffering. Third,
End of suffering.
End of suffering. End of suffering. Nirodha. Suffering is dukkha. Cause of suffering is samudaya. Samudaya. Nirodha. End of suffering. Then the last is no, not other line. Only this line. You sure you will answer other question? Okay.
The way of suffering.
Right. The way of
suffering.
The way of suffering.
The way of
The way of what? The way of what? The way of suffering is desire, attachment. That is the way of suffering. So the last, what are there? What is that?
the path leading to the end of suffering, right?
Birth is suffering, old age is suffering, sick is suffering, die or death is suffering too. We are always in this rotation. Actually, Buddhism teach about happiness to reduce suffering, to get more and more happiness. So when you understand that old age is suffering, when I understand this, I'm not suffer when I getting old. My hair turn to be gray color. So see, my skin start wrinkle now. Yeah, I do not worry much. I not suffer because of this. If I do not understand, if I do not accept this fact, I will go to a clinic, to hospital, operation to make my face looking young again, or to get what we call cosmetic thing, like to apply to look good looking, makeup. We do not accept the fact. When we understand this fact, we are not suffer. But it doesn't mean that we should not take care of the body. We should take care. We should take care, make this body healthy, balance, healthy mind and healthy body, keeping balance this. We more happy. To learn how to be happy, we have to know what is suffering, right? What is the problem? Yes. The word suffering, in Pali word we use dukkha. Dukkha cannot be translated into English in one word. Some people translate, scholar translate as suffering, pain, problems, all the problems, suffering. This floor is suffering because it's changing. So anything which is changing is the condition of changing, that is suffering. So our body is changing. Every moment is changing. This is suffering too. So if we understand this changing, we will not much clinging on. So our mind will decline from this, not attach. Do not have much attachment. That is happiness. So I feel that the role as a monk is, when I study Buddhism, that I know that training myself. This is the first role. The second role is helping the others. So when I train myself enough, I learn how to swim. I should teach the other. I should help the other who do not know how to swim. So helping the others as much as I can. Nearly 20 years, I'm running two main projects. The first project, meditation course. Apart from mentally suffering, physically suffering, materially suffering, I'm running this project too, helping the poor, helping the orphaned, build up the orphanage house, old people who do not have anyone to take care of, education for underprivileged people. What the Buddha teach about loving kindness, metta, giving, sharing. What I'm doing, following the Buddha teaching, spreading loving kindness. Not only talking, but doing as well, giving something which is necessary for the people. As a monk, it's just like I'm a representative of the Buddha Dharma to meet the people. So it's not only a man to go, but a monk, Buddhism, going for charity as well. We are leaving Chiang Mai today very early morning. We are going to Vien Hang district. Vien Hang district is a small district located in Chiang Mai, far away from Chiang Mai city, around 175 kilometers.
This refugee camp is a border to Myanmar. Here next is a Myanmar or Burma. All the children here, all the children here, they're from Chan State, and before that they stay in a small hut. So when I came here around 7 years ago, I started making a house for them, one for boys and another one for girls.
Okay. Do they have school here?
Yes, they study here too.
Okay.
Here the people try to run education for the children, and they go to the local school here too.
Okay.
And actually this is a teacher. Come teacher. Actually we have more children wants to come to stay here.
I met him for many years. I know about him because he always come to help the refugee people in Gunjok camp.
Around 100 children living in this refugee camp. We call that Gunjok refugee camp. When I came here around 18 years ago, the people are living like this in the hut, in a small hut, around 135 family living here. And the children who do not have parents, they live in the house like this too. Later on I made a house for them. Here behind this side is the house. The medical doctor, nurse in Chiang Mai, they use this water and prove. They say that clean, is able to drink.
So are you gonna go build another water tank?
Yes.
Because now the drinking water is not enough.
Not enough. Actually, I'm running for 3 countries: Thailand, Laos, and Myanmar. Over 40 places now.
The old people, they cannot go to the other temple because it's very far for them. And then we call Ajahn Sane, right? Ajahn Sane came to our camp, and then he saw the program, and then he created the temple.
May all living beings dwell in harmony and peace. May peace reveal in the world. May peace and happiness reveal in my mind. เอามาไว้อยู่ที่ลมหายใจออก เมื่อหายใจเข้าจิตเฮาระลึกนึกว่าพุทโธ เมื่อหายใจออกพุทโธพุทโธพุทโธเอาความรู้สึกมาไว้ที่ตาลืมตามื่นตาขึ้นเลยล้อไม่ออกเขาอยู่ลีเนาะ
Master,
Yes.
did you teach them meditation?
Yes, I taught them meditation just now. Finished. Normally, people here they teach meditation one another. When I have time, I come here. I used to teach them meditation.
So, what benefits would meditation bring to children?
They return to be very simple, not aggressive. Mind very soft. Maybe for the very small kid may not be able, but at least absorb that how the elder practice. Then start gradually learning. You know, we have 2 parts, body and mind. People normally focus only body, training the body. take care of the body, but they ignore about the mind. Buddhism, our Lord Buddha give focus more importance on mind too. So we too should keep balance. When we take care of body, don't forget to take care of the mind. When we give food to the body, get food to the mind. When we clean body, don't forget to clean our mind too. Otherwise, very dirty mind, very wicked mind. So now these people, though the material may not be sufficient for them, but their mind, very good mind. So when we say that we are not happy, we suffer not the body, but actually mind only. So meditation is a way to train the mind to be a happy mind. Happy mind, happy man. Happy living, happy life. So both should be balanced, mind and body. This is the benefit for all the people, for general people. At least learn. Then the children, when they learn meditation, they get good education because of having a peaceful mind. All these children around, 80 children from refugee camp, we call it Kung Chor refugee camp in Vieng Heng district. เดินมาได้เดี๋ยวมาต่อตามมา The small kids like this may be difficult for the beginning to learn to meditate, but later on, if they always doing, they can learn. I built this for many years purposely to let the monk to stay here. Before that, there was no place for monk to stay. Then some monks staying here and teacher. Right now the teacher who are teaching the 100 children in this refugee camp staying here too. This summer in the refugee camp here, we have 10 teachers. The teacher plan to open the summer course for the children here. There are over 100 children will come to study during the summer 1.5 months. So they ask for support because here there is no anyone support for this education. So today I'm going to give for 5,000 baht to start the project. Then I will come again next month to give you some more money.
Hello everyone, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Okay, how are you today? Okay, today I'm gonna teach you about present simple, no? Okay, this for example in present simple. Like if we use the singular subject, we use with verb 1 plus s or es. For example, cat comes. cat ได้มาเนาะมันเป็นการที่เขา head action การกระทำ
For the future, I can say like this because most of the children, when they get the higher education, not only the Thai language, even though they can learn about English, and then if they start from grade 1 to grade 8, also the children, they can speak in English, and then they go to the university, and then they can speak in English, and then they will get a good job for them, and then they back to Gongchok camp and then help their parents or in the community.
Sammatiti is in Pali. So in English, you can help. Right view or right understanding. Right understanding is Sammatiti. Understand in the right way, not in the wrong way. You know, the big problem in this world today, people understand, believe, have a view in the wrong way. Right? They believe that, they understand that if they have more and more money, wealth and property, that would be happy. That is the aim of life. That is happiness for the people. So, when they understand in this way, they have this view, what the people doing? Work hard to get more and more material, more and more money. Because they believe that this is the aim of life, this is a happiness. But finally, do you think that they're happy? People who always thinking that money is God, money is aim of life. So they will try to find out, they will search to get more material. This kind of the people, like a football players. Do you know football? Like a football players. The football players always running after a ball. When they reach a ball, what do? Instead of holding the ball, no. They kick the ball forwards and run after a ball again and again, all the times in the playground. Never end. I myself, when I was a kid, I lived with a family. I always believe that, those days, if I have 10 baht, if I have 10 baht in my hand, that is my aim of life, I would be very happy. I thought in that way, you know. What happened? I try to collect money little by little. Finally, I have 10 baht in my hand. I happy. But I happy only one day. My friend having 20 baht. So I thought that why don't I have 100? Should be more than my friends. Then again, I started try to collect money. Finally, I have 100 baht. But I happy for a few days. I postpone my happiness again. Why don't 1,000? Why don't 2,000? Again and again. Never end. People today facing this problem. Remember, you are running after the happiness sometimes too. You have a cell phone. I have a cell phone. 2 years ago I bought. Then the new model come again. I want new one. Better than this. I do not know which way is better, but what actually the purpose of cell phone, I forget it. But I think that I have to have a better one, a new one, model one. So I collect the money to buy new one. People today are like this today.
The heart of giving is less. The heart of getting is more now. If we observe the people in the city area these days, the more they get, the more they happy, what they say. So happiness for them is not giving, only getting. But actually it's contrast. Happiness is not only getting, but giving as well. How much we get from the others, how much we get from the nature, right? The air we breathe, the food we eat, the people surrounding us, all this we get from others. So what the Buddha teach, happiness is not only gaining, but giving as well. As a monk, I'm happy compared to the millionaire who do not understand this because they have millions of money may not be enough for them. So they suffer a lot. They have to think how much should I get more and more. Finally, they die. They couldn't use all those money which they work and they get it, right? But for me, I do not have much. I give, I get, I give. Happy life. Everyone, every being, dear life, hate about suffering, do not like about suffering. So we too, if we think about ourselves, why don't we think others? Others are the same. So if we think in this way, why don't we spread our loving kindness to all living beings? When we want happy, why don't we wish our happiness to be to others? So you cannot get whatever you want without giving first. So if you want love, giving love. If you start hating the others, how can you get love from the others? If you want peace, spreading peace to the others. Actually, this is a teaching of the Buddha. แม่เฒ่าจังอยู่อ่ะอ๋อต้องแกนอยู่มาทางนี้ต่อที่มันกลางดีหันมันกลางมาเป็นหางแม่เฒ่ามากำก่อนกำก่อนอ๋ออายุวันโนสุขังพลังอันเจ็บต้องเจ็บอยู่อ่ะเจ็บอยู่เนาะอ๋อเพื่อกินน้ำผึ้งก็แค้นมาอีกกินน้ำผึ้งแล้วแค้นเนาะอ๋อเพิ่มเลยกินน้ำผึ้งก็อันนี้น้ำผึ้งเอาปลามาเนี่ยได้กินเนอะน้ำผึ้งน้ำมิ้น Both of them stay here without children. After this operation, cannot work now because of Corona-19. Before that, she worked. I do not know English. Corn, corn. To get that corn, maybe one day she able to earn for 20 baht or 30 baht per day. But right now, because of Corona-19, the factory of corn factory down now, switch off, stop working. She couldn't have any source to earn. Last time I came and gave for monthly, at least let them earn something. ทุนเก็บใส่ปรุงได้เอาปลาเท่ากำตั้งวันก่อนนะไป1,000หมดย่าหมดอ่ะเอาผ้าลงเห็นต่อเอาไปซื้อหังไปซื้อข้าวของยังครับซื้อน้ำมันซื้อถุงน้ำมันอาจารย์ก็ปั่นอยู่ซื้อแทงขดน้ำมันก็เอามาปั่นเยอะนี่ออกาซากายกรรมวจีกรรมมโนกรรมสาธุจัตตารโอธัมมาวัฏันติอายุวันโนสุขังภะลัง See, hatred never end by another hatred. Killing never end by other killing. War never end by another war. So problem cannot end by another problem. Love alone can solve all the problems. In Buddhism, we call that loving kindness. Loving kindness is not limited. It's not focused only any particular person, but to all living beings. อ๋อไม่ออกลูกมาดูมานั่งต้องแล้วอันมีไหนกันหมดเนี่ยไปทำงานออก
ไปเฮ็ดการทำงานในหยัง
กระตุ้นพ่อมีอ่ะ
ปลูกไอ้
ทับจังอ่ะ
รับจ้างไอ้วันหนึ่งก็คือน่ะ
250อ่ะ
250อันนี้โผก็ไป
อยู่เฮือนเนาะ
เอ้ยยังบ่ไปอ่ะโผอยู่หลีมีไผจ้างเนาะแต่อันนี้ไปได้250ไปคนเดียวน่ะไม่ออกยังบ่ไป
นั่นจะไปในไก่ส่งห้องเฮียนเนี่ยก็
อ๋อมันสบายมันเป็นหยังน่ะ
มันหนาวตั้งแต่ไหวมองคำว่าอ่ะ
ไปหาหมออ่ะ
ไปหาหมอฮะ
อ๋อ
เป๊ะเอาเงินมีไปเป๊ะเอาหมอ
เงินมีไปแปะหมอเอาเออ
เฮ็ดจังเฮ็ดการกวนก็เงินไรเก็บบ่ดูปันมีปันขอดเพิ่นเนาะ
ไปเป็นหนี้อิหยังฮะ
มัน
เดี๋ยว
มี
ใครคือทึกไปหน่อยอาจารย์พอมาเนาะเป็นจะฮื้อน่ะโอ้อายุวันโนสุขังพลังหายไวๆเนอะลาเนอะอันนี้ยาย
าลดไข้
ยาลดไข้แล้วปั่นมันกินได้ป่ะ
ปันชิ้นเอา
กินข้าวแล้วคือกินเนอะ บางอย่างมันกินข้าวมันกัดกระเพาะเดี๋ยวเอาของมาปั่นอันทุกปีเขายกของมาแจกไม่ออกเขา This family is the poorest family of this area this house stay for 5 people you just see how much poor they do not have even though the door here แต่มาอยู่จันเวียงแหงนี่เป็นกระหือของตั้งอยู่ตั้งกินไผมาเลี้ยงเฮา
มีไผเลี้ยงค่ะ
อ๋อ
หากินก้อนก้นเขาที่ไหน
อ่า
ลูกโกทำกลุ่มเขามีลูกบ่ลูกไว้กันไหน
มีไผเลี้ยงเนาะ
อ๋อ
ก็ยังไปรับจ้างเก็บพริกเก็บหยังอยู่อ่ะ
ที่นั่นก็ค่ะเก็บผิดเก็บสังก็
เก็บพริกนี่เฮาเก็บนี่ได้วันหนึ่งกระหือกี่บาท
วันมังปอกอะไร
50กิโล
อ๋อ
50กิโลเป็น
ยัง50เงินก็ค่ะ
อ๋อ50เงิน
อ๋อ50เงินโป5กิโลก็เลย10กิโลเนาะ50กิโลอ่ะดอกกิโลหนึ่ง
If you visit the houses in the city, suppose you need a glass of water. If you ask them, they will stare at you. This feels something very strange if someone asks for water, ask something. They will say that, no, this is not the shop for selling the water. You go there, shop. But opposite to the people on those days, in the older time, they're happy to give. They may not know anyone who approach them and ask something, happy to give. This way of life still we follow in the countryside. These people come from Chiang Mai, offering food to all these monks. The birthday. This is the highest one. Highest and tallest one. อายุได้กันเฮือฮะยังมู้ตัว3 ปี5 ปีอ่ะแล้วจะถ้ากินข้าวเอานี่ออกเห็นเนอะวันนี้จะได้กินอาหารอร่อยนะเนี่ยโยมปล่อยโยมแม่เอามากินเต็มที่เนอะตัวน้อยเนี่ยเหรอเอาใส่ละมันใหญ่เหรอหน้า มันใหญ่This is a Thai tradition that when the people, the owner of the food or the donor offer food to monk, we have to offer by hand. Offer to the monk and say the word sadhu together. Sadhu. Today the birthday of
the son of Ajahn Jirasak. So offer food to all these around 60 monks and novices who staying in this temple. Normally the food is not like this, only today.
Today is my 17th birthday. We do a sort of different kind of charity. Sometimes we go to other village to offer eggs and stuff. But it just happened this year we offered food. I feel happy since they can finally eat something good.
This room is for this monk. Here allow 15 monks living here. Novice monk, right? Novice monk. They say like this, one by one, living here. This quite old. You see the roof. If heavy rain.
There are a lot of holes.
Yes, there are lots of holes. This is a novice, small novice, maybe 6 years old. Cháu Chữ Thắng. Lươn, chụp mưa bay cho mà. Chụp mưa bay à. Chữ lươn khai à. Are you đây cả hứa à? His age is 6 years old. He say here, where is your bed? Non tới này. Tới nha. This is his bed. Last year I gave all this mosquito net for them. Before that they didn't have a mosquito net, so it's a big problem for the children, for the kids here. And I used to give them blanket too. As a monk, I do not have an income, and we do not get any support from like a government. So we have to depend upon the charity, depend upon the donation by the others. This is the first challenge. So whatever I do, I have to get collection by donation to work for the people in the 3-4 countries. So the way to overcome is sincerely doing. I do with my heart. I work with my hand. I go by myself. So when the people see that I'm really doing this, people support. Another problem which challenged me a lot is helping the poor. People do not understand. When I go here and there, go to Myanmar, go to Laos, or go to the countryside, some people ask that, why don't you helping the people here? Why you go here and there? I say that all are human beings. So sometimes I invite these kinds of the people to see by their eyes what I am doing. สองคนพี่น้อง
การมาจานลื่นคืออะไรเป็นพี่น้องมิกเฉยกันคืออะไรคุณจ้องลองบอกต้มเต่าปูเต่าปูป้าค่ะงานครูเจ้านายเขาเจ้าเขาอาสาอะไรชิบปีอ่อนอาสาอะไรปากปีโจมน้ำค่ะชิบปีเดียวอาสาอะไรปากปีดูขังโอกาสหน่อยค่ะรัดขัง
วันนี้ดีใจอ่ะเนาะได้เข้ากินอ่ะอันนี้กินแล้วลอยเนอะนมนี่นะ กินแล้วลอย วันนี้มันกินเหล้าเนาะ
อ้อมพี่น้อง
ดีอ่ะ
ลูกป้าในกินเหล้า
กินแล้วให้หล่นได้นะไม่เท่านะลุกได้หล่นได้นะกินนมนี่แหละสัพพโลงคาวินิโมโตสัพพสันตาปวัชิโตสัพพเวรมติกันโตโตจตุวังภวสัพพิติโยวิวัชชันตุสัพพะโรโควินาศตุมาเตตุอันตรายโยสุขิธิขายุโกภวะอภิวาตนาสิริสนิจจังวุธายิโนจัตตารโอธรรมวัฏันติอายุวันโนสุขังภาลัง Love normally today they love with condition I love you you have to love me back I love this I have to get this that is not a pure love pure love should not be any condition and limitation, but pure heart loving others, living beings. Look everyone as brother, sister, children, parents, and all the relatives, people all over the world, the same. Though technology advanced, but mind of the man in advance. Mental hospital increasing, mentally problems more, depression more, people committed suicide more. So when we talk about happiness, it's both physically and mentally happiness. So when we practice meditation, we learn how to be happy. So many people now nervous, tension, they worry more, not happy. The more people feel unhappy in mind, the more we need about the Buddha teaching. That is meditation. If you observe the teaching of the Buddha, Buddha teaches to learn how to get, how to gain too. That means to learn how to work. If you observe many teaching in his sermon, that means he gives the importance about material. But people today, they focus only material. They forget another part, which Buddha giving more importance, that is mind of the man. So the whole teaching of the Buddha, we can say that he tried to make everything balanced. Balance between material and mind, body and mind. So today people keep imbalance. They focus only material, they forget the mind. So people more having mentally problem, depression, worry, angry, upset, any problem, people suffer. So today people difficult to be happy, but easy to be suffer. That is not the material. It's not depend upon the material, depend upon the mind. So do you know that the big problem of the disease today for the human beings in the world is depression. Depression. In Thai we say that โรคซึมเศร้า depression. It's not poor people, rich people turning to be depression, upset, face off, not happy, always feel nervous, tension, worry, any problem they get angry. You send a message, suppose you send a line, no one answering you, you get angry. You see, your happiness is depend upon the line, depend upon the Facebook. When you practice meditation, you will be freedom inner peace, inner freedom. You do not depend upon others. Your happiness is not depend upon you, and you, or some material. But independence, we call that independence. That is meditation. Would you tell me first how many kinds of meditation? Two kinds. What are they? Slowly. First is samatha meditation. In English, what do we say? How do we say samatha? Concentration meditation. And the second one? Vipassana meditation. Oh, can you close the window? Close the Vipassana meditation. How do we say in English? Yes, inside meditation. Other meditation maybe focus on only to calm down the mind, to get the mind peaceful mind, that pay concentrate on one point, focus on the mind on one point. This is we call, as I told you, that we call concentration meditation. Before the times of the Buddha, too, people practice. Today, many people practice. They may use mantra, they may use a sound, they may use a music, they may listen to something or look at some object. All this concentrate mind, concentration meditation. Buddhism developed this meditation to be higher, which we call it Vipassana meditation or insight meditation. To get into insight meditation, not only peaceful mind now, but mind able to understand the truth or the law of the nature, able to get rid of the suffering, able to overcome suffering, understand the nature of life. So the mind will not clinging on anything, detachment, not attachment. So this moment we able to overcome suffering, understand the truth of the nature that life is impermanence, is a suffering. So it's sunyata or anatta. Everything we cannot holding on. It's changing all the times. My life is changing. So when it's changing, accept of changing. Do not suffer when something happen with our beloved one, ourselves, because it's going on changing. Finally, we have to live this life. Then we reborn again. Mental energy is still remaining. So this is, we call that insight meditation, under the truth, understand or rewrite the truth of the nature, which is different from other meditation. Body one day destroying, pass away. Nature of the mind still moving. Talking about life after in Buddhism or rebirth. Not life after when we die, it's not only that. Every day we die and born again and again. This is, we call that Bodhi tree, the tree which the Buddha attaining enlightenment. In Thailand, when we build the temple or meditation center, we should grow the Bodhi tree too. It's showing about enlightenment of the Buddha. This construction of meditation center, it takes time for 16 years, almost. I faced a lot of challenge, but the most challenging is, the first is to make the local people to understand why do I construct this meditation center. Because of the foreigner. The foreigner, they need to practice meditation, but I do not have the place. I do not have the place to teach. I have to move different places. Then the people ask that, If you do not have the place, how can you do? You have to have your own place. You have nothing. You have no money. You do not have a meditation center. You do not have anyone to help you. How can you success? They ask me. Especially what we call the high monk, the leader. I told them that though I have nothing, but I have hard to work for the human beings, not for myself. So then people started giving this land, donated this land and construct. During of the time of construction, we practice too. Another challenging, people do not understand that why do we have to teach meditation for the foreigner? Why don't we teach Thai people? They said. They questioned me. So I told that meditation, teaching meditation or learning Buddhism, learning Buddha Dhamma is not for only Thai. If you think that for only Thai people, then Buddha, he was born in India. He could teach only in India, right? But spreading Buddhism to all over the world. So Buddha Dhamma is not for any race, any kinds of human being, but for all human beings, for all living beings. That is why you observe when we spreading our loving kindness, in Thai we say that may all living beings be happy and secure, dwell in harmony and peace. We do not chant that may all Buddhists, or may all Thai people, or may all this, that kind of the people, but all living beings be free from suffering and pain. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Puttang Bhagavantang Abhivademi Suakato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami Supatipanno Bhagavato Sāvaka Sangho Sanghang Namami Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Day-to-day life, we need meditating mind. This is mindfulness.
That is self-awareness, right? Without meditating mind, we cannot success whatever we work. When you work, you need mindfulness. That is the starting point of meditation. Learning theory is not enough. We have to practice as well. Like when you learn about Thai cooking, to prepare Thai food, to prepare Laos food, any other country, Vietnamese food, Cambodia food, only learning without eating, you will not experience, you will not get the taste of food. Same thing when we learn about meditation. If you learn only theory, but you do not know how to practice, you will not know about the taste of meditation. This is half lotus sitting meditation. So in Thailand, normally we prefer to sit in this way. If not comfortable, you might have simply put the leg down like this too. You can do that. So now you choose your sitting position. Sit it properly. For the beginner, when you practice meditation, you can simply observe your breathing in and your breathing out. Focus the mind here, breathing in, aware, breathing out, aware. So are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Keep your hand on your knee. You just follow my instruction. Slowly close your eyes. Body erect. Take a breath in deeply. Breathe out slowly. Once again, breathe in deeply. Breathe out slowly. Move the intention to your left hand. Pay attention on your left hand. Slowly and mindfully lift your left hand up. Lifting, moving, turning, lowering, touching, slowly and mindfully lift your right hand up. Lifting, moving, turning, lowering, touching. Place the right hand above the left hand. Relax. Relax your hand. Relax your shoulder. Relax your legs. Relax all parts of your body. Observe.
your body, sitting cross leg, cross hand in front of the Buddha image.